Many people suffer from a host of symptoms but are told by doctors that they can't find anything wrong with them or are misdiagnosed and put on treatments that are not working for them. The difficulty is that the medical profession denies the existence of Candida and therefore cannot treat it. You may find the odd healthcare professional that knows about it and will prescribe something for it. For those of you not familiar with Candida, this is what it is, and it may be what's bothering you. Most people don't realize that when your gut isn't in tip-top shape, it can affect every part of your body. Your mood, your heart, your immune system, even your brain. Your gut is the epicenter of good health. Candida albicans is a natural inhabitant, yeast, that lives in your colon. It is a small group of parasites that coexist with other microbes and friendly bacteria. It thrives in that toxic, putrid, damp wasteland. For a normally functioning colon, Candida is not a problem, but if you are chronically constipated and backed up, or if your immune system is compromised due to bad diet or overuse of antibiotics, then Candida can become overabundant and change into its fungal form that can then escape through the intestinal wall and wreak absolute havoc in other parts of your body, and you can experience a whole host of symptoms. It is especially insidious because it can change its form to survive, much like certain bacteria can change form and become resistant to antibiotics. Candida can be resistant to antifungal. When Candida begins to proliferate, it grows like a weed and sprouts long tendrils that burrow deep into the intestinal walls. This is the beginning of infection and disease. If for some reason Candida gets into your bloodstream, then the spores get carried along and deposited in another warm, moist organ where it takes on a fungal shape and resumes its attack on the host. It can be a formidable enemy that can make your life miserable, and it makes it all the more miserable when your doctor has taken a whole battery of tests and tells you that there is nothing wrong with you. But you know better. You know how you feel, and it is not normal. If you have Candida, you may experience some or all of these symptoms depending on the severity of this parasitic invasion. Constant fatigue, sinus problems and lots of mucus, interrupted sleep, aches and pains in the joints, constipation or diarrhea, unexplained rashes. These are just some of the most common symptoms. They can be moderate to severe. We put a longer list of the most common symptoms in the video description notes below. To find out if you have Candida, you can do a simple home test that has been fairly reliable to determine if Candida is a problem for you. In the morning when you wake up, before you do anything else, work up some saliva in your mouth and then spit it into a glass of clean water. Wait for about 30 minutes, then check the water. One of four things may happen. If there are strings coming down from the spit floating in the water, or if the water is cloudy or speckled, then you may have Candida. If you don't have Candida, the saliva should just float on top and the water should stay clear. Why is Candida a problem today? There are several reasons why Candida can become such a problem. One is overuse of antibiotics. This kills the friendly flora and allows the rapid growth of Candida, as does steroid abuse. Another major factor is our environment and the changes in the food industry. Exposure to a toxic environment weakens our immune system. Living on the golf course is all nice and pretty, but the reality is that you get exposed to the constant spraying of chemicals that you cannot escape. Industry smokestacks are built high up, but we all know that they affect us. Cars and trucks have been a huge source of pollution for the last 60 or 70 years, and we have been lulled to blindly live with them. We don't give it a second thought when we walk down the busy street and get bombarded with toxic traffic fumes. It's the same with the food industry. We used to eat wholesome meat, fruit, vegetables, and grains that were not tampered with. Now the major players are finding ways to make food last longer with preservatives, dyes, and chemical sprays. Processed food should be a no-no for anyone who wants to stay healthy, let alone someone who has Candida or other related health problems. How to treat Candida overgrowth. First up, stop eating processed foods. Other than non-perishables, just go to the meat and produce department for all your food. Unless you are stocking up for a hurricane or some emergency, don't eat anything that is not in its natural form. Organic raw fruits and vegetables are best, but be careful not to eat too many fruits. They contain a lot of sugar. The fruits that are very high in fiber are blueberries, plums, raspberries, and strawberries. Cups of these fruits have more fiber than several brand muffins. And stay away from meat that has been fed hormones. If you are going to partake in dairy foods, also get hormone-free. Sugar. Yeah, yeast thrives on sugar. It loves sugar and will grow more prolific with sugar products. You will not get rid of Candida unless you stop eating those cookies, desserts, and chocolates. We rarely ate sugar 100 years ago. We don't need as much now. Drink a lot of water. This ensures that toxic material can get removed from the body. Just like a toilet will not be able to remove fecal matter without water, so it is also with the human body. Drink lots of pure water. Exercise on a regular basis. This also helps to keep the intestines working correctly, not to mention all the other benefits you get by working out. You can jumpstart your treatments by doing a coffee enema daily for a week, possibly 2, and then once a month for maintenance. Full caffeine organic coffee works best, and you should only use filtered water. Coffee enemas help remove impacted fecal matter very quickly and may remove the yeast and parasites. There are 2 herbs that you can add to the coffee solution that make it more effective: aloe vera and slippery elm. You can purchase these herbs in capsule form. We'll put some links in the description. Take 2 of each, break open the capsules, and pour them into the coffee. They are soothing and help with inflammation. Psyllium seed and bentonite are also good natural sources for cleaning out the colon. Psyllium seed is used as a laxative, but make sure that you drink a full glass of water or it can have the opposite effect and constipate you. Bentonite is a volcanic ash that draws toxins into it. The bentonite does not get absorbed into the system, so it will be disposed along with whatever toxins it has attached to it. The problem with these herbs is that although they do work, it can take a long time before it's effective with Candida. It can take up to a year before it is completely handled. We recommend a plant-based cleansing enema called Peak BioBoost that does a good job at cleaning your system in a few days and is 100% natural and safe. We'll put the link for this product in the description along with other resources for you. Another product that works very well is called Theralac. It's a multi-strain probiotic powder for gut health and immune system health that has shown relief in a few days as well. Results vary from person to person, and the degree of severity will also make a difference in how long it takes for recovery. Your body needs the friendly flora to maintain its normal pH balance, and testimonies say that these probiotic strains make a big difference. Theralac is a tasteless powder, which makes it child-friendly as well, and allows you to mix it with whatever food or drink you choose for optimal health. But however you choose to approach this issue, remember the bottom line. Candida feeds off sugar. Americans eat enormous amounts of sugar and is the biggest single factor in Candida overgrowth. Candida's appetite for sugar is insatiable. You can reduce, but not completely handle Candida by cutting out sugar in your diet or greatly reducing sugar and reading nutritional labels. Natural fruit and vegetable sugars should be all your body needs. Keep this in mind and make yourself aware. Eat with intention and Know what you're feeding your body, and you'll quickly find yourself on the path to owning your biome. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the video, as that will make it easier for others to find it online. Oh, and don't forget about that list of other symptoms down below, as well as our list of resources that may be of assistance to you. Thanks for watching.